Fly ball center field, hit pretty deep. Buxton is back to the track, approaching the wall, and let's get Rowdy! Rowdy Tellez hits his first home run at PNC Park. Gives the Bucks a 1-0 lead. Now they're cheering for Rowdy. Here's the pitch. And a base hit in left field for Tellez. This will score 2 runs. Rowdy Tellez, his coming out party today, gives the Pirates a 3-0 lead. How do you like them now, Pittsburgh? Listen to this.
I love this town, and I'm happy for Rowdy Tellez. Now, you'd like a dude to have his coming out party before June? I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. Come on. But his OPS has now gone up 100 points. So far in June, Rowdy Tellez, my God, has 19 plate appearances, 9 hits, 2 walks, a .529 batting average, 1 homer, 3 doubles, 7 RBI. What? From where? How? This is unbelievable. He's the worst Pirates first baseman I've ever seen, and now he's the best Pirates first baseman I've ever seen. Doran, what do we do with this? I don't know.
Oh, man, and the Pirates management is sticking up 2 middle fingers to everybody, saying, you guys wanted us to DFA him, you guys wanted us to cut bait with him, Rowdy Tellez this, Rowdy Tellez that, and we hung on. We had the faith, and look, he's showing what we thought that he could do. That's what they're saying. I don't know what we make of this. I mean, everything's about consistency, right? And I think it definitely started in the Blue Jays series. And didn't he get drafted by the Blue Jays? And he would play there at least for a long time. And I believe it was either Walker or Block or one of the guys on the broadcast that said, like, this could be the series that he breaks out. Might have been Greg Brown, where he breaks out because he's back home, had some family there, had some friends there. Is familiar with this ballpark, and he started, hitting a little bit there. So yes, I think it started there. So I don't know. I mean, I hope it's here to stay.
Me too.
I mean, right? I mean, that's kind of where we're at. Like, okay, it's great. That's awesome. I mean, it took you a while, but can you stay like this? Can this be what we expect from you every single game?
Well, here's how I look at it. So if they want to stick up double birds to all of us, I guess they can. I still don't know that it's good process to wait 2 months for a guy who's been that bad to turn it around. Like, I still maintain they could have DFA'd him. He would not have been claimed, and he could have been outrighted to AAA, and then he could have figured it out there, because I imagine that he would have got some confidence back. It looks like he's got his confidence back up here. I think it just would have happened earlier, and he would not have been hurting the major league team at the time. So the way I'm kind of looking at this is, hey, they are committed to Rowdy Tellez. They were committed to him when he was as bad a first baseman as there was in the league. And I guess they're being rewarded, but let's say he would have gone the rest of June struggling. I'm not so sure they would have DFA'd him. It seems like they are committed to doing the Rowdy Tellez thing, maybe all the way through July until the deadline. I don't know. So since they've got him, well, he better produce, and now he is. That's how I'm looking at it. They're not giving up, so you might as well root for the guy to do well. And I do think that was a really good, cool, feel-good moment at PNC Park. Because, really I mean, yeah. Greg Brown was talking to Charrington yesterday, and you'll hear some of those clips coming up later on in the hour about the deadline and about Rowdy and all that stuff. And Greg said something I did not know happened. Before Rowdy hit the home run, he said there was a section right below him in the broadcast booth that started chanting, Rowdy, 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 while everyone else was booing. So they kind of tried to give him that boost, too. The boos haven't worked. They haven't helped. And I even tweeted out about a week or so ago, I've long since now stopped hating Rowdy Tellez and more been mad at the organization. I was actually feeling bad for Rowdy. Like, it's not like he's not trying. Of course he's trying. And now I'm happy for the guy. Hey, man, I hope it continues. He's had 2 hits in each of his last 3 games. He had 3 hits in Toronto, like you were saying, Doran. That is when he sort of came out of the thing. Keep it up, man. Because with a legitimate first baseman, he's not going to be this. But with a legitimate first baseman, all of a sudden, this lineup looks like it's lengthened.
Right. Would you think about if he was consistent and is doing this for the next 2 weeks and trading him? Seeing what you can get.
I mean, it wouldn't preclude me from trying to go out and get a first baseman.
Mm-hmm.
And so if that meant that you'd have to give up one in return just so you can make the pieces fit, then yeah, sure. Because he is a better baseball player than he showed the first 2 months. He's also not this guy. And so if you could sell him while he's hot, if you could be a piece of a deal, then yeah, I would consider that for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I still think if Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is available, you make calls on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Or if Pete Alonso's available for not that much because he's a rental, you make calls on that guy. Even if, Rowdy Tellez goes a full month of doing it, all right, figure out a way to make it all work, but I'm still looking for first baseman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because the odds are he's probably going to come back down to earth at some point. And if you can get a guy that's actually really consistent and has been for a while, that's what you need.
I just can't believe he came out of it and came out of it to this degree.
That's baseball too, though, low key.
It is.
You just find your groove, and you get hot, and then you get into those spells where you just can't even locate the ball. You can't even swing a bat. Like, it's crazy.
Think about
Ryan Reynolds is like that too sometimes.
Yeah.
So is Sawinski.
Think about Sawinski's one, Henry Davis is one, like where you're looking, please turn around. Think about Bailey Falter.
Yeah.
Bailey Falter last year was basically the Rowdy Tellez of pitchers, and then this year he comes in and is as reliable a fourth starter looking around baseball as you're going to get. Like, sometimes baseball just going to baseball. That's a good point by you.
Yeah. Man.